It started off as many internationally embarrassing incidents do, at a sporting event. Aussie racing star Daniel Ricciardo had just taken out Malaysia's Formula One race and decided to celebrate by doing what's known as a shoey, meaning drinking alcohol out of a shoe. Now this is all well and good for a fully clothed sporting star, but not so much for these guys, who decided to follow suit with their own shoey celebration. And some rampant nationalism. All whilst clad in budgie smugglers, emblazoned with a Malaysian flag. The 9 Aussies in their mid to late 20s were promptly arrested, and they could be charged for public indecency and intentionally breaching the peace, which carries a maximum jail term of 2 years. And if you're not aware, Malaysia is a predominantly Muslim country with Sharia law, and our own government advises travellers to respect local customs.
There are conservative standards of dress and behaviour in many areas. You should find out what customs are observed at your destination and take care not to offend.
And the Malays are pretty pissed about us ruining their event, with the CEO of the racetrack calling for a proper jail sentence.
This shows a huge lack of respect to us as Malaysians. This is stupid behaviour from foreigners who have no sense of cultural sensitivity and respect. It embarrasses their own country as well. It gives Australians a bad name.
But if all of this wasn't embarrassing enough, this morning we found out this.
One of Minister Christopher Pyne's staff among those arrested for stripping down at the Malaysian Grand Prix.
Yep, turns out one of the guys, Jack Walker, is a Liberal Party staffer for Defence Minister Christopher Pyne. You heard right, our government's Defence Department. Other than advising the leaders of our country, Jack's hobbies include sports, donning culturally inappropriate garb, and of course, drinking lots of alcohol in his undies, preferably out of a shoe. In fact, this picture posted before a Wallabies game last year combines all 3 of his hobbies. This all led to some awkward questions today for Liberal politicians.
This matter is being handled appropriately by the Australian High Commissioner. Until we have a clearer picture of the process at hand, it would be unwise to comment further.
But today, the internet is divided over whether this was all just a harmless bit of fun or a genuinely embarrassing international incident.
When a nation's laws become more ridiculous than a private school dress code, free these Aussie legends now.
Stay classy, lib political staffers.
Shame on these Aussies for doing this. So inappropriate. #NoChill.
Look, Australia does have form in this area. It seems like every month someone is arrested overseas for doing something embarrassing. Whether it's streaking in Sri Lanka, stealing a bar mat in Thailand, or hijacking a minibus in Hong Kong. Those all actually happened recently. But for a country where just last month a poll showed that nearly half of us would support banning Muslims from coming to our country because they apparently don't respect our culture, doing shoeys in our undies is really not a good look for our political advisors when visiting a Muslim country. Oh, Australia.